It's up over, my count was up over 7.6. I got to lower that down to 6.6. We will get that. God is good. Um, and my arthritis too. I mean, me and my son, we took up the top in the Jeep today, and I couldn't hardly zip it up, folks. I couldn't zip up the top on my Jeep because the arthritic and the carpal tunnel in both my wrists got me in pain. But I'm not ashamed to say, folks, you got to take care of your body. You got to take care of the situation. Don't let it get to you. I'm not. I told the wife and the kids, I told my son today, they can see the tiredness in me. The diabetes keeps me tired, folks, keeps me down in a way that, I'm not me. I'm not me. But I'm not making no excuses. I'm not making no excuses. Um, the better part of my life is still yet to come. Um, a guy told me one day, I was in my 30s. I never forget this sentiment. And he goes, works. How old are you? I said, no, I'm 35. He says, so you know what that means? I said, what, man? What's up, bro? What you gonna tell me? He said, you know what to do for the last 35 years. I said, yeah, but so what? I sort of did this, sort of did that. I didn't like things I did like. I said, well, but my kids is what it is, things of that nature. He said, yeah. Now you know what the next 35 is going to be. And now saying myself, a good 15 years later, I know what the next 50 years is going to be. Me doing better, me wanting better, me taking care of this beautiful, handsome body better, letting this mind roll through, let this chocolate color just be what it's going to be. Less a little bit, a lot of everything else. What I mean is too, cutting the, I told my son, I need you to help dad cut the white products out, which is a lot of the carbs, white rice, white bread. I don't drink white milk at all, period. Drinking alcohol on certain occasions, I'm going to stop, period. I want that to be a part of my life that I'm got to exempt, because that's a lot of sugar and alcohol. If you don't know, it's a lot of sugar and alcohol, folks. Tony Boss says, got to retire from the security. Hey, that's all right, my man. Now, I'm about near that door. Yes. I still got a lot of teaching to do. I'm definitely going to be consulting when it comes to security, but I'm definitely out of the business sooner than later. I promised my family I was going to do more family stuff as far as running this business, try to get PD Code where I needed to be, try to get this podcast where it needs to be, and movies and films I got here, sitcoms I got here, and people I need to meet to dot these I's and cross these T's. So yeah, you're right. You're right, Tony. Yeah, but get back to the story of hand, folks. I'm a battled man today. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you folks, men and women, are battled too with life situations daily. Stress is one of the #1 killers in the world. I have a lot of that with me, but I may not show it because I work through my kids and my family and things I need to do with myself. A lot of things get to me because I want them to be much better and better off. I don't want them to go through the things I went through. Producer, please. Hello. I just want my kids to do better than I have and want more than I did and know how and know better. And be more profound on things and be more awareness to what they have to do in life and who they have to respect and learn and earn. And plus, teach. Definitely teach. Definitely teach. So I'm at that level. And when I say this arthritic in my wrist, in my hands, is hurting me, folks, I'm in pain. Every time I get physical, I want to be, using the bathroom, getting out the tub, the shower, trying to do certain things, things like I used to can do. I can't normally do them anymore. My hands stiffen right up. And I got to rub them, warm them up or sort of just stop, period, what I'm doing. And if everyday activities or life activities, even grabbing a remote sometimes hurt. And I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not down on myself. I definitely want to feel better certain days. I definitely want to feel like I'm doing the right thing for myself and my children, my family, and my business, as well as with my constituents as well. But I'm hurting. I'm not going to sit here and hold you. My kids said they could see it in my face. The wife said, "Here, you're going to lay right here today. You're going to lay right here." And my wife is a strained wife. Some days are good and better for her. Hey, there's a little noise in the studio, please. Calm it down. Um, Life-changing activities, folks, we all need it. We all need it. We all need to balance things out in our lives as far as our eating habits, our work activities, and family gatherings. I mean, you need to do more of that. And that's what I want to do. Excuse me. I want to get up with my Jerry. I want I got several Jerrys. I'm talking about Jerry the Fourth. I want to learn more about him and what he wants out of life because he's my youngest son. And I want to do more things outside the house with him. For my younger daughter, Sunshine, I want to tell her I love her even more than I do today. I want to go to classes with Isaiah about the college. I want to let him know we support him. Thank you. That we support him daily and throughout his daily learning and getting teach different things in school and college. And Nigeria, I want her to get better on life changing activities she needs to, and she's my 15-year-old. I need to let my two daughters know it ain't no other love than daddy's or your mom's. From a man's point of view, your dads and your brothers. Anything else? That's something you got to work on when you get older. Yes. Those things that I want to do and I need to get better at. I want to sharpen my skills as far as television. I know a lot, but I need to know more from behind the scenes as well as on this camera, in front of this mic. Making sure my words are very pure and profound and very compelling that when everything comes out this mouth. Yes, I don't want to fumble. I don't want to fumble the ball. I see brothers like Shannon Sharp, doing his thing. Now LeBron James has got a podcast with JJ Redick. Draymond Green. He got his podcast going on. There's a lot of avenues for me to jump into. I really feel today is a need for me to get stronger because my body is not the same. And to work for someone or to work on someone's job is going to be hard for me to do. Unless it's my own companies. So definitely. And folks, I want to say something. Producer, I spoke to this young man. Actually, let me take down this route. I was going to get my medicines, right? My diabetes medicine. And at the pharmacist, right? At the pharmacy. So I'm in there. And we in a cool, calm, collect conversation brought up. We talked about cell phone numbers, home numbers, how we are today from 20, 30 years ago to now, how very different all of us are. So it was about 7 people in there, working in there as techs or whatever, passive meds, however you want to call it. But we all had the same sentiment of, we can't remember our phone numbers. We can't remember loved ones' numbers, but it's in our phone. Or we just press a button or dial a button. But they said before social media kicked in, they can remember 100 numbers. I could too. Give me any type of phone, I can remember a number. And the conversation was so vague. I appreciate it. So you folks at the Right A's Butternut, Right A's on Butternut, respect you. 110%. Keep up the good work. Keep taking care of the community, folks. Keep doing a splendid job on our community. No matter where you at and what you do, you're doing a hell of a job in our community. Keep up the good work, folks. Thank you for your service. Right A's on Butternut. My son, Jerry, just tuned in. Hey, son. But in that same token, I pulled over. Me and my son was in the car. And I go to the store. And a young fella pulled up on me. Called me out the store. This is his book. And it says The True Way to Empowerment by Prince Hall. Guiding Light. That's the name of the book. And it has lifelong changes in the index of the book. It talks about it. I'm just going to speak on a few things of it because I promised your brother I was going to look at it. And what I do, folks, is I see folks, they got something to say. What's up, big dog? My son. And I try to see what they got. And this guy's chapters, contents, it says contents, right? We're going to look in the book. And in his chapters, he got mindset. I'm just going to read a couple of them. He got mindset. Your health is your worth, which we all know that. Hold on by letting go. That's a good one. He talks about goals. He talks about butterfly efforts. He talks about notes to read. Notes to readers. Chapter 7, unleash your full potential. And that's something we all don't do. A lot of us don't. We got a lot back bottled up, and then we get up on that horse. We listen to other people, still listen to ourselves. And me and my son, Jerry Jr., we speak on things like that every time. He's like my morning coffee. I love you, son. And he got one I like, number 9, dig deeper. So just to name a few. And this last one, it kind of stoked me. The last one is life insurance and funeral related matters. That's huge. A lot of us don't get into life insurance policies or things of that nature, talking about, paying bills and not leaving our family stuck. But this is the book. The True Way to Empowerment by Prince Hall. Guiding Light. Go out and check it out, folks. He's online. Prince Hall. Yeah. We need to just take one thing at a time daily. I mean, I'm telling you this because of my health. I'm not the person I was 10 years ago, not long 2 years ago. COVID has took effect on my body in a way that I'm doing things twice. I'm working on me better. I'm wanting to know more things about my body, what I put in my body, what I take in and what I push out, things of that nature. And I need to get better. I can't blame nobody. I know I was born with several things, birth defects and all that, with the one kidney and all, ADHD, all that sorts. But I ain't blaming nobody. I'm not blaming anybody. I still keep pushing. I still earn what I have. And I haven't tapped into my full potential. You know, folks, if you know me, my last name speaks volumes. WORKS, works. And just to say that, for you folks out there who's listening to me and who believe in J Works, believe in PD Code. How you doing, Miss Thomas? Believe in the things we doing here at J Works Entertainment. But this new program that's coming out, I've been screaming this for years, is certainly coming to fruition. It's coming around. And what is my last name? WORKS. We OR Kids Service. Is a multitasking program that's helping young youths around upstate New York and around the world on gender, on healthcare, on self-experience, self-awareness, family, which in gatherness, self-respect, respecting yourself in the work field as well as at home. If you don't have anything about yourself, have generational wealth from your kids to your grandkids to so on and forth. Things of that nature, we're gonna have people there to teach you, understand, people in the healthcare field. For you to understand yourself with mental illness, what mental illness is doing to young folks as well. So remember, folks, it's works. We OR Kids Service. Great program coming to a city near you. We're working on it, and the book as well. The book to talk about. Yes, I'm the narrator. I'm the writer, as well as in this program. I'm definitely. I want to be meat and potatoes, and I'm gonna leave it right there. I want you folks to dive into that. And look, a lot of my social media platforms, we're gonna be talking more about this program. It's dear to my heart. Dear to my heart. Yes. But I tell you this, folks. This is something what helps us in everyday struggles is being true to yourself, wanting help for yourself, and reaching out for help, asking. God is number one in my life. He's number one in my life to ask, to talk to have a personal relationship with. Number two is my wife. Number three is my kids. Now, granted, my wife can get up and leave me tomorrow. I just be left. Granted, my kids are going to walk away as well. They're going to build their own life. They're going to build their own gratuitous. They're going to build their own respect and power and needs to work. They needs to go out and get money or hustle or just to grow their business. And dad's going to be dad. They're going to call me or not. And I have witnessed that in recent years with my oldest three kids. Besides for Jerry and Nene as well, the rest of my children don't reach out. And I get it. I definitely get it. I understand everybody's different. I understand everybody has to work, pay their bills, but you still have your parents. And I'm still on this earth. But whatever it is, keep doing what you're doing. Keep loving yourself, keep loving your kids, keep working hard, and keep respecting each other and loving each other. And that's what I got to say. Hey, look at my niece. Hey, what's going on? Kaya, what's up? That's my niece. It's my brother's daughter. My brother's only daughter. My older brother Jermaine's only daughter. I love you, my niece. You got to be one of my guests. Special guest, niece, one of these days. I'm glad you tuned in and listened to your uncle. But before I wrap this up, this segment, folks, take time. Take a breather every day and thank God. Thank yourself. Prayer, bathroom, kitchen, living room, bedroom. Take time to take that. Just that easy, that deep breath. Because things is not hard like you think they are. Especially when you're talking with God. Especially when you got God in your life. I know all the health issues I just laid out to you guys about me. But I'm giving it all to God. I have gave it to God. I walked that platform and gave it to him already. And I fight and struggle with it every day. But majority of it, he's struggling with me. Yes, it's a learning curve. Yes, it's not going to stop tomorrow. But I started. And that's where the buck stops. And me want to know how, me want to get better, and me want to live for my family. So again, don't be too proud to ask God to help you, to heal you, to help you get there. I'm pretty sure you will. Relationships is always the key. With him or whoever. But talk about it and then be about it. Stand on business. Stand 10 toes. God bless you, America. Keep listening to me, Jay Works, the host of Street Savvy, the podcast. And make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the share button if you're on YouTube. And make sure, if you're on Facebook, keep looking up for this guy. Street Savvy is the podcast to be. And if you're on TikTok, take a look. We have minutes and seconds and days for you on there. And it's IG as well. I love you folks. Keep tuning in and have a great night. God bless America.